everyone. This is the second in our series of supporting videos for the degree apprenticeship module, Sales, Marketing and New Technologies. The markets in which we are all operating are highly competitive and in many cases increasingly so. Many markets are feeling the impact of rapidly developing digital technologies, especially in the consumer retail sector, but also in the business to consumer, business to business and not-for-profit sectors. So much so that the debate that might have taken place a couple of years ago, that there is a difference between traditional marketing and digital marketing, is no longer relevant. The scope of all marketing must now include the digital environment. Gartner Research have defined a digital ecosystem as an interdependent group of enterprises, people, and/or things that share standardized digital platforms for mutually beneficial purposes. And in an article in July 2017, Daniel Newman, writing in Forbes magazine, suggested we all travel through many ecosystems every day. But we also have to put this brave new world into context. Marketing is still about understanding the needs and wants of the customer and exploring how, with the resources available to us, we can meet those needs at a profit, and ideally in a way that makes it very difficult for our competitors to steal market share. The theory of a sustainable competitive advantage is still highly relevant today, except we now need to build the digital environment into all of our thinking. So traditional marketing theory determines that we have to understand the market environment in which we operate and what are the key market influences. Marketing is full of acronyms to explain the models we use to support and guide our thinking. You will be familiar with the SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats, which has many different applications, from analysing our own careers to broad strategic management and specific marketing analysis. Other models you will come across in the course of this module are PEST-led, political, economic, social, technological, legal, environmental and digital, Porter's 5 forces, the 7 Ps of the marketing mix: product, price, promotion, place, people, processes and physical evidence, the product life cycle, STP, segmentation, targeting and positioning, buyer behaviour models and RACE, reach, act, convert and engage. This is just to list some of the more important ones. Most of these models help describe the relationship between producer and consumer, but that relationship will almost always start from a number of perspectives: the external or macro analysis, the micro analysis, and the internal analysis or company resources. The first, for which a PEST-led is an ideal model, considers all the possible factors which may impact on the organisation's product or services and over which the organisation has no control. The analysis will consider what influences the market now and in the future and seeks to judge the level of impact and the likelihood of the issue occurring. The micro-analysis, for which Porter's 5 forces is a traditional tool, will consider, together with the SWOT, some internal issues, competitor behaviour, the power of suppliers and customers, the potential impact of new entrants or the impact of substitutes. An internal analysis is an honest appraisal of the organisation's resources and capabilities. Once we have a good understanding of the prevailing marketplace and we have identified possible new openings on the horizon, or the likelihood of changes in consumer behaviour, or indeed competition that will potentially disrupt the market, as Amazon has done for the high street and Airbnb has for the hotel industry, then we can start planning our marketing strategies based around organisations' strengths and weaknesses. This is the time for absolute candour and a realistic assessment. We need to understand how the resources or strengths that we have can be used to exploit opportunities and defend our market against attack. We also must be brutally honest about what our weaknesses are and what we have to do to limit our vulnerabilities. The secret in successful marketing is to be able to offer our existing customers and potential new ones value in our products or services that meet or exceed the consumer's expectations. And we can strengthen our position in the market if those values are not easily replicated or improved on by the competition. Here we come to another marketing acronym, VRIO, valuable, rare, inimitable, meaning can't be replicated, and organisation. Michael Porter, back in 1995, in a book called Competitive Advantage, identified 7 functions within an organisation where value can be built. He argued that by carefully analysing the value chain, an organisation can identify where it creates value for the consumer. It is this value that firstly represents potential profit and second offers a lever for persuading existing customers to remain loyal and new ones to switch to our brand. In conclusion, marketing starts with analysis and insight into the market in which we operate. We also need to understand current and likely future behaviour of our customers. And we have to have a realistic view of our organisation's capability to match the market opportunities and defend our hard-won positions. Next time, we will be looking at defining our markets and exploiting the opportunities available to us. Goodbye, and speak to you again soon.